10 fundamental things you need to unlearn for a better life. Many of us were raised with certain beliefs that seemed noble and righteous. But in reality, they often do more harm than good. These ideas have been passed down for generations, ingrained so deeply that we never stop to question them. But the truth is, some of these so-called values actually hold us back, make us suffer unnecessarily, and prevent us from truly living the life God intended. Today, we are going to uncover 10 fundamental things you need to unlearn and why replacing them with better wisdom will transform your life. 1. Always be nice, even when it costs you. Being kind is a virtue, but being too nice at the expense of your own well-being is a dangerous trap. Some people mistake kindness for weakness and take advantage of it. Imagine you lend money to a friend who never pays back. You forgive them but forget the lesson, so you lend them money again, and again, and again. Soon, your finances are in ruins. And the only lesson you've learned is that memory loss is expensive. Jesus was kind and loving, but he also spoke up against wrongdoings and set boundaries. John 2 verses 13 to 16, when he overturned the tables in the temple. You should never allow fear of disappointing others to force you into a position of endless self-sacrifice. Kindness should never mean allowing yourself to be used or manipulated. 2. Hard work always pays off. We've been told that if we just work hard, success will follow. But in reality, hard work alone is not enough. If it were, laborious working day and night would be the wealthiest people on earth. Instead, success requires wisdom, strategy, and alignment with purpose. Proverbs 4 verse 7 tells us, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore, get wisdom. Instead of simply working hard, work smart. Use your talents wisely, seek knowledge, and put effort where it actually matters. 3. Forgive and forget. Forgiveness is powerful and necessary, but forgetting is not always wise. If you forget the lesson, you risk repeating the same mistake. The Bible encourages us to forgive, but it never tells us to forget in a way that makes us vulnerable to repeated harm. Joseph forgave his brothers for selling him into slavery, Genesis 50 verse 20. But he also set boundaries and tested their hearts before reconciling. Learn from your past, set healthy boundaries, and move forward wisely. 4. Respect your elders, no matter what. Respect is important, but blind respect can be dangerous. The Bible says to honor your parents, Exodus 20 verse 12. But it also warns against following bad counsel. Respect should be given where it is due, but wisdom must guide us in discerning who to listen to. Respect should be earned through actions, not just wrinkles. 5. Money is the root of all evil. Many people misquote 1 Timothy 6 verse 10, which actually says, the love of money is the root of all evil. Money itself is not evil, it is a tool. It can be used for good or for evil, depending on the person handling it. The Bible is filled with wealthy men who were righteous, such as Abraham, David, and Job. The issue is not money, but how we handle it. We must ensure that we control money and not let money control us. 6. Blood is thicker than water. Family always comes first. Family is important, but not at the expense of your peace and well-being. A guy once confided in me that his biggest bullies weren't from school. They were his own cousins. They insulted him, belittled his dreams, and sabotaged his success. Family ties didn't stop them. He had to set boundaries and find his real family in supportive friends. Jesus himself redefined family in Matthew, saying that his true family are those who do the will of God. If a family member is toxic, abusive, or leading you away from your purpose, you are not obligated to keep them in your life. Surround yourself with people who genuinely love and respect you, whether they are blood-related or not. 7. Love conquers all. Love is powerful, but love alone is not enough to sustain a relationship. A successful relationship also needs respect, trust, communication, and shared values. In 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14, the Bible warns against being unequally yoked with unbelievers because differences in values can lead to destruction. You can love someone deeply, but if the relationship is unhealthy, love alone won't fix it. 8. Good things come to those who wait. Patience is a virtue, but waiting without action is foolishness. The Bible is full of people who stepped out in faith instead of waiting passively. The woman with the issue of blood did not wait for Jesus to come to her. She pushed through the crowd and touched him to receive her healing. Mark 5 verses 25 to 34. Take action towards your goals instead of waiting for them to magically happen. 9. It's selfish to put yourself first. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary. Even Jesus took time away from crowds to rest and pray. Luke 5 verse 16. If you do not take care of yourself, you will burn out and have nothing left to give. Just as flight attendants instruct passengers to put on their own oxygen masks before helping others, you must prioritize your well-being to be able to help others effectively. 10. Happiness is the goal. Happiness is fleeting, but fulfillment is lasting. The Bible does not promise constant happiness, but it does offer peace, purpose, and joy. Jesus said in John 16 verse 33, "In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world." Instead of chasing temporary happiness, seek a meaningful life aligned with God's purpose. Fulfillment comes from living a life of faith, love, and purpose, not just chasing pleasure. Unlearning these things is not easy, but it is necessary for growth and transformation. Questioning beliefs that have been ingrained in us can feel uncomfortable, but it is the only way to break free from limiting mindsets. The Bible reminds us in Romans 12 verse 2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Let go of the old patterns that no longer serve you and embrace the wisdom that will truly set you free." It's time to live wisely, courageously, and with purpose.